Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Danny Santana is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, VR. A quick out number one. Pedro Alvarez will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Stephen Vogt will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season, up over 350 entering play. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Jonathan VR comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Number 25 will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away. Manny Machado gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Left field and deep. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around first on his way to second now. And he will get there with the game's first hit, a 2-out double. Mark Trumbo will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Gibson comes set. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Joe Mauer makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
First baseman number 7.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pence. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Now Mauer's going to try to leg out 3. The relay throw, and he is in there. Max Kepler will dig in for the first time, and he'll do so right at the 300 mark for the year.
Well, for me, that's just...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third with none out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. This is lifted out to left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Brian Dozier steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Eduardo Escobar will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Machado onto the grass. 2 out with the man at first. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that... Leading off the inning, Adam Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And, you know, Adam Jones has been selected to multiple All-Star games, so his exploits on the field, of course, they're well documented, but he's also very involved in the community as well.
Outside, 2-1. Yeah, Jones has certainly been recognized as one of the game's more giving players and has tried to make an impact really everywhere he's been.
Well, I think it's followed him around his whole life. As a youth, he spent a lot of time at the Jackie Robinson YMCA in San Diego, and now he's partnered with the Central Maryland Y in recent years to kind of pay it forward. He's done a lot of baseball camp work, too.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Down the third base. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Striding into the box, Steve Pearce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Nobody out, runner on first. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Kenny Vargas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Full count now, 3-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Rosario at the track, the wall. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Counts 1-0.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now. High pop up. Mauer is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Trevor Plouffe will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
And how about that? He's got the second best batting average on this ball club, so he's having a really nice year for them so far.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Hard liner toward short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Danny Santana will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. That's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looped out toward third. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Pedro Alvarez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
1 out and a runner on second base. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Stephen Vogt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jonathan Villar will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Number 25 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Around first, on his way to second now. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. So a runner on second with one down now. And standing in now, the third baseman, Manny Machado. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A man at third with one away. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with one down. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Joe Mauer is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Max Kepler walks into the box after being hit by a pitch in his first appearance, and that has to be a little motivation to do something big right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
I got the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off. 2-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Up next for Minnesota,
Eddie Rosario digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the inning. Steve Pearce will lead things off for the Orioles here with Matt Wieters set to follow.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Gibson looks in. Here it is on 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And a rather easy first out. Matt Wieters is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Wieters is retired. 2 down now.
First baseman, number
Kenny's
3.
Vargas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Hunter Pence in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Rosario is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Brian Dozier heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
In there at the knees, strike 1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Wieters scoops it up, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Eduardo Escobar is into the box for his 2nd at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. Hit hard towards center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Trevor Plouffe stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to 2nd here on the wild pitch. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
I think that's been his best pitch so far in this game. Guys just haven't been all that close to it.
I got 2-1.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Danny Santana will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his 2nd plate appearance. Low for ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lifted in the air to center field. Jones moves over. And that ends the inning. Jonathan Villar will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Jonathan Villar.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Gibson's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santana has a play. 1 away. Number 25 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Santana is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kepler. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Pedro Alvarez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder makes the play, one away. Stephen Vogt will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first two plate appearances. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Outside, 3-0 now. We're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Swing and a miss at the splitter, 3-1, and it's 3-2 now. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Joe Mauer strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Max Kepler ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Oh, that's out.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The men on third with 2 down. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Mark Trumbo will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow.
Designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Drilled to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Squared that one up just a little late. And that is swung on and missed by Jones as he becomes out number 1. Steve Pearce will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Rosario has it in his sights, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Matt Wieters will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout. Score at 2-3. Eddie Rosario is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Number 25 is there to put this one away, and it takes just one pitch to record the first out of the 7th. Brian Dozier will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. Out in front of it, strike one. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Eduardo Escobar will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit in the air out to left field. Number 25 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Kenny Vargas steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Kenny Vargas.
Into the seats, 0-1. Gibson gets the sign. Here he comes, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Belted high in the air out to left. Rosario ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as the Orioles move in front now 4-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Still 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Brandon Kinsler will get the assignment on the mound here. Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now a move over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-0 delivery. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. On the move is Pence. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he got him at second on a perfect throw. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there safely. Number 25 steps in now.
Number 25.
He's set. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Manny Machado will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Trevor Plouffe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Brad Brock will be summoned from the bullpen now, so he'll take over to start inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a little tapper. Wieters has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next,
Danny Santana gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is low, ball 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Stephen Vogt stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow.
First baseman number 7, Joe Mauer.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. And he'll just watch the splitter here. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Number 52 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he lays off there. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mark Trumbo will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Adam Jones ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Well, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Throw gets him 2 down.
Second baseman, Steve Pierce.
Steve Pierce is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And striding in to start the 9th, Eddie Rosario. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So
Robbie Grossman will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Wieters gathers it. Brian Dozier comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Darren O'Day will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And another foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Eduardo Escobar. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Down and away, ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
24, Trevor Blue.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Trying to hold the lead. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
A capacity crowd 48,876 on their feet in Baltimore. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 4 runs on 9 hits.